Namaste, Suswagatam, and welcome to our Sunday edition of Gyan Ganga Words of Wisdom on our Virat Hindustan Sangam social media channels. We are at episode number 290, and the topic today is Assembly election results and the emerging scenario. And we will be having inputs from the election bound states where the results have been declared, all the states where elections have been held. So, we will be discussing this for the next 40 minutes, and we will start with the introductory remarks of Dr. Swami. But before that, we will be paying tributes to the unsung heroes of our freedom movement. Today, we are paying tributes to Kanayalal Datta of West Bengal. Virat Hindustan Sangam paid tributes to this great freedom fighter from Bengal. With these words, it is over to Dr. Subramaniam Swami to initiate today's discussion on this very important topic, assembly elections, results and emerging scenario. Over to Dr. Swami.
Well, thank you very much, Jagdish. We are now in a very interesting situation. In Bengal, we have formed a government, and we already have a government in Assam also, and in Bihar too. So this is the consolidation of BJP in one area you are seeing. Now in Tamil Nadu, what we have witnessed is that previously we got large numbers of MPs. I mean, I wouldn't call it large, but certainly 14, 15. But today we find that BJP has got just one. And it's a question of why. And because the culture in Tamil Nadu is that the individual who leads the party is the one who creates the atmosphere for them to make the victory. So you saw the victory that has now taken place right out of the blue, in the sense that he was never a person who held the position of that kind. And now we find that he has got a huge amount of MPs, MLAs, and he has now formed a government on his own in a singleton way. And I would say that the more important thing is that we have no, regrettably, we do not seem to have a general policy which can be spread to the whole country, and for which the whole country then decides to vote for us on that basis. What we are finding is that some places we are winning, some places we are losing. In the Tamil Nadu, where we had earlier 15, now we've got just one. So in these circumstances, I think it is important to know that the BJP must have to put their heads together and see that there is a certain amount of solidness in our elections, in terms of fighting for the elections. And there we cannot go by what the Tamils call as jalra, which means lagawing makhan, as they say in Hindi. That will not work now in the states, because the younger generation doesn't want to do it that way. So I think we have learned a very big lesson today in what the results are, but not enough to be despondent. We have done well in Bengal, we have done well here and there. And so therefore I would say that those places where we should have done much better, instead of getting one seat in Tamil Nadu, we should at least have 30-40 over a period of say 4 or 5 years, and it should be built up by that process. and ensure that the people who are doing it in these states, they are not sycophants of the leaders in Delhi, and therefore they are able to create an image of themselves as people who will serve the state. So that's the core thing that I wanted to put across, and the details, of course, are with all the people who are today, for five of us who are, engaged in giving their opinions. And I'll be very happy to see as much as I can. But I have a issue for which I have to leave, and that is why today I may leave soon after the leaders of ours in this hearing begin to speak. Thank you, and over to you, Jagdish.
Thank you, Dr. Swami. As I mentioned, and as our flyer had indicated, we have representative from some of the states who will give us a ringside view of what happened in their state and what they think will happen in the future. We have first with us Mr. T.G. Mohandas, a veteran political commentator from Kerala, and he is joining us live for his comments on the Kerala scenario. Over to Mr. T.G. Mohandas. Thank you.
Thank you, Jagdish ji. As everybody know, Kerala had 140 assembly seats, out of which 102 was won by Congress-led front and 35 by Communist Front, and only 3 seats for BJP. For BJP, one way we can interpret it as a historic victory, because they never had more than 1 seats in the history. In fact, they got only 1 seat, that was in 2016 or so. So for them, they can celebrate if they want. But I admire Rajiv Chandrasekhar, their president, because he openly, candidly admitted that he is not happy with the results. He was expecting at least 12 seats and 20% of votes. But he had to contend with 3 seats and 14.5% of votes. This he attributes to the anti-incumbency wave which happened in Kerala. People of Kerala did not want to vote for Congress-led front. But since they had no alternative and they were so fed up with this 10 years of communist rule, so they voted this Congress front. And BJP, in fact, I should also say that BJP could not emerge as a winning team. Therefore, people thought, let us this time vote Congress. And I wish BJP good success in the next elections if they carry on with some modification in their working style, mainly which I have publicly said in various interviews with Malayalam media, that problem with BJP is they are unable to accommodate their allies decently. Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, being a new man in Kerala, he tried his level best. But the old people, those who are sitting at the helm of affairs for the past 35 years, they had a preset thinking about politics, and they will not allow or entertain or treat the allies equally. And therefore, the alliance fails, because the alliance partners feel that every good thing will be taken by BJP, and every hard seats or difficult to win seats will be given to alliance. All these type of psychological problems, in fact, they exist. So unless BJP changes its old guard, it is very difficult for BJP to go ahead. So I wish Rajiv Chandrasekhar wins in his changing of the leadership slowly, at least, because he cannot do it suddenly. Because the old people will pounce upon him and eat him out away. So he has to go very slowly and carefully. I wish them success in the next elections.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
T.G.
That's all.
Mohandas. Please remain with us. We may have some further discussion. It's now
Yeah, sure.
over to Tony Das from Guwahati, joining us from Guwahati, Assam, live on our show. Welcome, Tony Das, for your assessment of what happened in Assam and what the future holds for the existing Chief Minister.
Namaskar. In Assam, sir, we are on a hat trick, and this hat trick comes with a century. 102 seats, which were nobody thought of exactly getting 102 seats. BJP on their own have got 82 seats. Out of 126, BJP on their own have got 82, and the rest of these allies have got 10 seats each. So it comes to 102. Now, people were saying before elections that it was our Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma is going through a very high anti-incumbency, but the result showed it was not anti-incumbency, it was like pro-incumbency. See, this huge historic margin or historic 102 seats, it comes just because of this Hemanta Biswa Sarma's Trishul mode of governance. Trishul means one is development, good governance, and the third one was Hindutva. So people have voted for him, and there was very much of land jihad and all going on here in Assam. So Hemanta Biswa Sarma, as a CM, took a very good step that he has controlled the transfer of inter-religious land owning transfers. All these inter-religious transfers of land deed will have to get a green signal from the CMO, then only it will be done. Second is the encroachers has taken up the government land, the forest land, and this Khatra land, our Satra, our religious lands, which were taken over by encroachers of a particular community. So will Hemanta Biswa Sarma led government started a very big eviction in all the districts, almost in all the districts, and reclaimed approximately 1.5 lakh bighas of land from the encroachers of a particular community. Next is, even in Assam, the indigenous community who are residing in a minority dominated area will be given arms license. Government will not provide arms, but Hemanta Biswa Sarma has made sure they can apply for the arms for their self-protection. So these are the things, and development is always there with the support from the central government, and a dedication by Hemanta Biswa Sarma to serve the people, and his ability to lead, and his ability to manage all the communities, all the people residing in the this state approved. This vote goes to the leadership and this good governance of Hemanta Biswa Sarma. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony Das, for that crypt and informative information from Assam. Now we'll go over to T.K. Swaminathan, who is a CA by profession. He'll give us an insight into Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, if possible. Over to Swaminathan for his insight into Tamil Nadu especially.
So with respect to Tamil Nadu, we are having our first hung assembly in history, and Puducherry has returned to its incumbent. So 2 coast, 1 state line, 2 entirely different verdicts for us. So in Tamil Nadu, the newly started party, which is less than 3 years old, TVK, has secured 108 seats, but they have borrowed alliance partners of UPA to have their majority. The key point is the ex-Chief Minister Stalin lost from Kolathur, where the voter is not sentimental, but the politician is. Alluding to Dr. Swami, BJP took 1 seat out of entire 234. To say that that is not a defeat, that is a verdict. So the key message for BJP is, you can build Tamil Nadu by speaking Tamil, not by lecturing Tamils. With respect to Vijay, he has the largest pile and the smallest path. 10 short of majority has got, He cannot ally with DMK without contradicting his vote campaign. He cannot align with the NDA without surrendering his brand. So short by turn is not a great place to be in politics. And the seismic shift for us is the Dravidian political era has ended without a funeral. The DMK and ADMK still have the money, machine, and memory. They will not disappear, but their spell is broken. To put it in a lighter way, the Tamil Nadu has discovered what heroes will do when they don't have movies. So the Dravidian politics is exhausted, but it's not dead yet. So TVK can be viewed as post-Dravidian era rather than a replacement of Dravidian politics, because he borrows the same ideologies from the erstwhile Dravidian parties as well. With respect to Puducherry, they are in for a second term. It's the same NDA thing. There is no drama, no dynasty thing. But there is a stark contrast because we share the borders with Puducherry. But Tamil Nadu has gone for a great change, and Puducherry has just watered the same garden, whereas Tamil Nadu has burned the house down. That's a verdict from our side, Jagdish.
Thank you. Please remain on the show, and we'll discuss. Now we will go for an audio message from our Pinaki Gangopadhyay, an author and a political commentator and founder of Usha Sanatan Dharma AI platform. We have a short audio clip from him of the situation in Bengal.
Situation
Can we have
in
the
Bengal
audio, please?
After the elections,
Mr.
the
Pinaki
state is
Gangopadhyay.
in a very joyous and with this revival of Hindu voters taking the center seat after 80 years from 1946 after the direct action day till 2026. This 80-year period has been a crucifying period for the Hindu Bengalis in Bengal, and this election actually reversed that trend, which is a very comforting sign. There is no violence on the street or within the party members. You may see stray incidents, but those are not the real ones. The actual thing that's happening is one group of TMC workers is resisting the other group of TMC workers from joining the BJP, and that's where they are clashing in most cases, as the ground reports are. Apart from that, in 2021, there was 59 people who lost their life in the elections, after the elections, post-poll violence. But this time there is only one person, and that too the personal assistant of Chief Minister Shubhendu Adhikari, who was murdered brutally. So it tells volume about the violence, where the ruler is not committing the violence, while the opposition, the TMC, unable to digest the defeat, is creating all this violence on the street. On your next question around BJP strengthening and Mamata Banerjee's role in the national opposition unity. So the Indie Bloc, as you know, is a program or an alliance which was dead on arrival. It was a still baby that was given birth by so many fathers and mothers together. So this has, and with Mamata Banerjee's recent linkage that opens up the can of worms, which shows her links to the jihadi network in Bangladesh, and how every terrorism in India in the recent past, the terrorists are carrying the Bengal Aadhaar card and Bengal ration card. So talks shows her in a very poor light at a national level. She has never been, it won't be very wrong to say that she has been an anti-national in that sense, by allowing people from Bangladesh to infiltrate and become her vote bank, the Rohingyas, and sheltering all of that. So she will, and with her mandate and control going out, and control over Bengal being loosened now, So she absolutely has no chance in the Indie bloc or in the national opposition unity. So it will be again. She will be basically at the mercy of Rahul Gandhi and the Congress. And Rahul Gandhi made sure that her was has also contributed to her loss in the, especially in the Muslim belts of Murshidabad, Malda, and Dinajpur. So this is how my take. Mamta Banerjee is part of the history books here on, and Abhishek Banerjee and the rest of the Tea Party, a lot of people will be in jail very soon.
Thank you, Pinake Gangopadhyay, for that short message. With this, we open our discussion. We'll first go to Professor Arvind Chaturvedi, और उनके कमेंट्स या उनके कोई सवाल होंगे उसके बारे में चर्चा करेंगे. Over to Professor Arvind Chaturvedi.
Thank you. I have a little different perspective for the analysis done by three experts, Mr. Mohandas, Tony Das, and Swaminathan. I look at the recent elections, except Puducherry, the other four states. The role of religion was very important. Assam and West Bengal were out and out communal elections. So much so that the Chief Minister-elect, Mr. Subhendu Adhikari, has said that BJP's slogan "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas" is no more in West Bengal. We will only care for those people who voted for us. This election, I think, in the history of West Bengal and maybe to a certain extent history of India in assembly polls, it has been the most communal election, openly, brazenly, unashamedly. And Hemant Biswa Sharma in Assam has been doing that same thing. So there is no extra comment about that, because he has been his total politics has been communal politics. So in West Bengal and Assam, it is a victory of communalism, I would say. I would not say Hindutva, because the Hindu-Muslim divide that is going to take place in West Bengal and Assam based on this is going to damage the unity of the country and the secular fabric of the country. Number one. Number two, in Kerala, BJP tried that to begin with, and BJP has been trying this for several years now, that to appeal to the people of Kerala about Hindutva, but people have not bought this theory. However, the reverse is true. The rise of Indian Union Muslim League in Kerala should be a matter of concern. Maybe Mohandas can react to this. Out of 102, 22 seats have been won by the Muslim League. And I think, to my information, this is the highest number of seats that they've got on their own. And with the help of Congress, I think it is going to communalize the Kerala politics also. Now, as I said, Puducherry, I will not comment because I do not have much information. However, in Tamil Nadu, there has been role of evangelists and missionaries, certainly very, very vocal. And we have the information that such agencies were financing the new entrant in the Tamil Nadu politics, that is TVK. And when we talk about the assembly election results and emerging scenarios also have a comment about these three states, especially in Tamil Nadu. They have majority of just one seat, and that too based on CPIM 2 seats, CPI 2 seats, Congress 5 seats, and TVC 2 seats. They are going to blackmail, bargain, whatever you call it, and the person who is totally inexperienced in politics, that is Joseph Vijay, will not be able to handle it. So I think there will for a long time there will be instability in Tamil Nadu, and certainly 5 years is too long a period for Tamil Nadu Assembly. And my assessment is within 1 year, this government will break. In West Bengal, this is going to be the worst scenario in the next 5 years. There is complete instability. There is no threat to the Subhendu Adhikari government. But BJP will try to control Subhendu Adhikari from the center. and that will also create a problem. And since he has already done a open communal election, Hindu-Muslim tension will be the scenario in West Bengal, which is also going to be a matter of concern. And third is Kerala. As I said, Kerala, BJP has been trying, and after the failure in Kerala, BJP will once again try to emerge and raise the Hindutva issue. But now, since the Muslim League has got 22 seats, it will not be easy. So, therefore, Kerala, and we know that there are certain pockets in Kerala where Hindus count for nothing. And I think this Hindu Muslim tension will be also a matter of concern for Kerala. So, for Assam, for West Bengal, and for Kerala, this scenario is not going to be very positive as far as development is concerned. Shubhendu Adhikari has nothing to do with development. He has no promises to be made, and he has run the entire campaign based on Hindu-Muslim, and same with Himanta Biswa Sharma in Assam. And this is a matter of concern from the Hindu-Muslim unity perspective, or unity of the country as a whole. This is my brief comment.
Thank you, Arvind Chaturvedi, for your comments. I will now request Ramesh Narayan Swamy for his comments, and then I will give my comments and we'll have a discussion. Short discussion.
Jagdish, respectfully, you are technically you are the outsider for all of us. So I would like your perspective, and then we will jump into mine, because I'm just going to speak mostly about Tamil Nadu, my perspective. So I'd love to hear from you, because you have observed politics in general for a long time. I mean, be it at any point across the country. So your views
as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, I think within a year or less than a year, I would say another 6 months, there will be, for example, a vote of confidence required to prove the majority, and perhaps as soon as the assembly convenes, there will be a vote of confidence, and perhaps this gentleman, Mr. Vijay, may be able to prove it on the floor of the House. But I feel, because another vote of confidence or no confidence can't come within 6 months. So, but the next 6 months is very crucial, and I think Tamil Nadu is in a game, or is heading towards instability. First, there will be president rule, and then I don't know what will happen. This is my take as far as emerging scenario of Tamil Nadu is concerned. As far as Bengal is concerned, my fear is that there will be a lot of violence and riots in the coming few months. I'm not sure who will be triggering it, but there will be a lot of violence and unrest in the coming few months, or part of this, large part of this year, because both sides will resort to it, and this will be a scenario there. But I see Mamata now going to be shifting to play national politics, keeping her base in Bengal. She'll try to play and challenge the BJP also at the national level. So this is what I see. I also see a bright chance of the present Assam Chief Minister. Whenever there's going to be a vacancy at the center for the main post, that Mr. Sharma could make a bid or may get support from like-minded BJP friends for the big post. So this is my rough take on this thing. No doubt it has been a consolidation for the BJP in far as the two states of Assam and Bengal are concerned, and a good opening in Kerala. And I always had felt that Bengal is a nationalistic state, contributed a great to the freedom struggle, and one day BJP would come to power. I was not sure that it would come to power in this election. No doubt SIR may have definitely played a role, but there is no denying that ultimately in this national politics or nationalistic approach, BJP would govern Bengal. So this is my short take, but I'm little worried about what will happen in Kerala if Mr. T.G. Mohandas can tell us. I'm not worried about the leadership, but I'm worried about strength Muslim League is gaining and other thing. But I would like to hear from Mr. T.G. Mohandas, what is the emerging scenario as far as the new Chief Minister of Kerala is concerned?
The Chief Minister will be decided.
Sorry, go
Hello.
ahead.
Go ahead.
The new Chief Minister will be decided by Rahul Gandhi in a matter of a day or two, because the passions inside the Congress is very high. So they are waiting for things to cool down. They will announce it latest by Wednesday, so that there is no, street fight in Kerala. And this Muslim League is coming back to power after 10 years. They might have had their own program. They were in the past also, they have got 22 seats in some elections. They have maximum seats of 22, and this time the wind was on their side and they got 22 again. But generally they are not violent people, so don't expect any violence in Kerala, Hindu-Muslim violence, nothing like that. They are more matured, sophisticated Muslims. That is why probably they are different from Muslims in the other state. But there are radical elements. They have their own small political party, Jamaat Islami, Popular Front, etc. They are also there, and Muslim League is under constant pressure of this radical elements. And Muslim League is yielding some ground also to them. So there will be favors to the Muslim community, but nothing more than that. I don't expect any major schism between societies. The Congress government, as usual, there will be corruption, there will be infighting, and the rule will go on. That is what is going to happen in Kerala. And I want to make two small points to our Arvind ji. देखिए, the star Hindutva chief ministers now is Himanta Biswa Sharma, does not belong to RSS. Shubhendu Adhikari does not belong to RSS. Samrat Chaudhary does not belong to RSS. Yogi Adityanath does not belong to RSS. Those are RSS. Non-RSS people are leading the Hindutva front. This is number one observation. Number two is, let us say, Congress made a smart move in Tamil Nadu. अब देखिए, Congress is ruling Karnataka, going to rule Kerala. They will have a coalition in Tamil Nadu, and they are ruling Telangana. Only Andhra is remaining. Now look back at 1977. Congress was full in South India, and Janata Party was in North India. So the North-South divide, Congress has cleverly created now also, barring Andhra. They have become a ruling party everywhere. And I think that is what attracted Congress towards Vijay. Not that they want to get a share in the power, but in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi can claim that I am ruling the South, you are ruling the North. So that is my second comment. And I would request Arvind ji to make his counter comments on this.
Mohandas ji, in fact, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, and now Tamil Nadu, Congress is the ruling party in all the four states except Puducherry, which is very small.
Yes.
Yeah, so the North-South divide continues, no? BJP is nowhere in Kerala, BJP is nowhere in Tamil Nadu. BJP,
Yeah, that
of
is
course, they have Pondicherry
yes.
has some seats, so they have captured the power. But the question is, the expansionism of BJP will continue, imperialism, I would say, will continue in South, and they will try through Chandrasekhar. They did not succeed so far. I know BJP has been trying for last 30 years in Kerala. But so maybe Kerala population is a little different and Tamil Nadu population is a little different. They have no scope, at least in the next 3-4 years, 5 years in these two states.
That's
But
okay.
Andhra and Karnataka, they have been in power earlier, and Andhra they may capture any time.
That's okay. Come to my first comment. Mera,
No.
that is
What-
my
what
organization,
is your-
RSS.
Instead of Andhra, I should have said Telangana, because it is
Telangana.
Telangana where Congress is in power.
Nahi.
Andhra is, of course, Telugu Desam. Yeah.
No,
I'm
come to
talking
my
old
first
Andhra,
comment.
which is united. Yeah.
Come to my first comment.
Yeah.
All Hindutva icons they do not belong to RSS. ये क्या हो गया?
Except Yogi. Yogi is, in fact, even more right than RSS. He is extreme
yeah.
right. He is
No, he
extreme
was
right.
not a
Because
worker of
Mohan,
RSS.
under Mohan Bhagwat, RSS has compromised. RSS has come to little center. RSS has moved towards center. But Yogi is extreme right even now. So these three, Himanta Bish, ये उर्दू में कहावत है, हिंदी में कहावत है, नया मुल्ला ज्यादा प्याज खाता है. तो हिमंत बिश्व शर्मा is a naya mulla. Subhendu Adhikari is a totally naya mulla, because he only converted to BJP only in 5 years, the last 5 years. And one more thing which is very important is all these three people have been accused by BJP of corruption. Samrat Chaudhary, Himanta Biswa Sharma, and Subhendu Adhikari. In fact, the videos are in circulation today that how Narendra Modi and Amit Shah were describing Narda scam and Sharda scam and Rose Valley scam of Subhendu Adhikari only in last to last election, and how in fact the whole theory of washing machine, as you know, Subhendu Adhikari has also been through washing machine now, and Himanta Biswa Sharma has also been through washing machine now. He was also accused of corruption.
That has been normalized in Indian politics.
Yeah. So they are now normalized. They are now
Yeah.
BJP says Sam Dam Dand Bhed. For them, there are no principles now. We belong to Jansangh category. हम जब जनसंघ में थे, तो these things were not even on paper or not even on thought.
नहीं, वो जमाना गया.
So that's why I'm saying BJP is now a new Congress. And like Congress lasted for 50-60 years, BJP will last for 50-60 years, given the fact that Election Commission is there, ED is there, CBI is there, Ganesh Kumar is there. I think nobody can shake BJP for next 50-60 years.
Ramesh ji, you
I
want
don't
to
know.
have your comments?
Yes, sir. I will.
Sorry. Have you finished, Mohandas ji? You can still continue.
No, I have finished, except except Ganesh Kumar, other things may be true, but I'll still not blame Election Commission for any malpractice. Okay, let us stop there.
So, okay, Jagdish, thank you. I'll give you, because my perspective is very Tamil Nadu focused, I will give you my perspective. Then I think a couple of weeks ago when he spoke, I made 3 predictions. I think I was wrong only with one. I told first thing is the first time Tamil Nadu might witness a hung assembly. The second, I said that Vijay will create chaos. I did not expect that the chaos level will be this high. My expectations are probably around 15 or 20 seats, but he just beat the expectations, and he claimed, but he has about 108 seats now. The primary reason, because all traditional politics or elections, the people believe that we need to have people in the booth. He needs to campaign 24/7. This guy addressed probably a handful, maybe not even in the double-digit number of election rallies he attended, maybe 10, not even something to that effect, 10, 12, something to that effect. He did not campaign heavily in any of the seats. He has completely fresh faces all over the map, but for Sengotian, the only guy who's from former ADMK. Everybody else is a raw, has no experience in politics or a political spectrum. The biggest campaign, people say that this is again my what I've spoken to people is Vijay had a booth person in every house. This is the significant difference, that whatever DMK spent, they spent 5,000 rupees per thing. They spent some, insane amount of money bribing people, giving them money. So the people took money from both ADMK and DMK, but voted for TVK. This is the scenario in Tamil Nadu. Every house, every Gen Y and Z, completely voted for TVK. To a huge extent, he's got 35% of the votes, which is significant in Tamil Nadu because those are the numbers that typically only DMK would dream of. He's gained 35% of the vote in the first attempt. So it's a significant move. Everybody, there have been multiple attempts by different parties in coalition, not in coalition, to topple this Dravidian model. This guy single-handedly, a fresh party, face zero experience, has destroyed, not toppled, destroyed two biggest Dravidian parties that have ruled Tamil Nadu for 60 years. Completely decimated. In fact, to the extent that a guy who was basically a booth agent of DMK in Kolattur for Stalin defeated Stalin under TVK. I mean, Stalin being defeated in Kolattur, where he has done enormous amount of work, spent hundreds of crores in building Tamil Nadu in Kolattur, got defeated in his own constituency. The mere fact, people said, "Oh, we want change. We don't care what it is. He has done a lot of things. We want to see a fresh face." This is purely the Gen Y and Z. This is my analysis. The Gen Y and Z has completely rejected traditional politics. They want to see a change. They're fed up. Now let's come to BJP in Tamil Nadu. I think this party is phenomenal. They brought in a guy called Annamalai, who had at some point in time BJP's vote share was somewhere around 1 or 2%. Now maybe not even that. The last election, not 26, the previous election, he brought it up to about 12 or 13%, if I'm not mistaken. Swaminathan, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Somewhere to that number. This time, then what happened? Typical the Modi Shah dancing around, and they want to destroy everything that Annamalai built. Kicked Annamalai out and brought Nayanar Nagendran in, thinking that because Annamalai was dead against this coalition with the ADMK. He said, we have to go it alone. We have to show the people that we are ready to stand alone, which did not work. Sorry, there's some disturbance.
Go ahead.
Sorry, so which did not work. So they threw him out and they made Nayanar Nagendran the head. Now BJP got reduced to 3% of the votes. In my guess, this 10% of the votes, I think mostly, probably even 100% of this 10% shifted towards TVK. The so-called Hindu party called Bharatiya Janata Party in Tamil Nadu did not field even a single Brahmin candidate. I'm not saying just because I'm not from a caste perspective. I'm just saying because they claim to be a Hindu party, did not even field a single Brahmin candidate. Vijay fielded 3, all 3 won. And in fact, one of the guys already sworn in as a Minister for Education in Tamil Nadu. This is the situation in Tamil Nadu. In fact, even Seeman fielded, the guy from Vidalai Sirthagarthi, the crazy nutball of a guy who supports LTTE, he fielded 2 Brahmin candidates. Thankfully, nobody voted for him. They kicked him out. The interesting part is the 2 Muslim League parties in Tamil Nadu that won 1 seat or 1 or 2 seats each got less than 1% vote, but they still got 2 seats. But they're now supporting Vijay. In all sense, my assumption here, Jagdish, or my reading here is people in Tamil Nadu do not need Hindutva. Tamil Nadu is by and large, I think, the most religious state in this country because the number of temples we have, functions, people are already Hindu. There is nothing for you to come and make them Hindus. Okay, this is my reading. I may be wrong. So we don't need a Hindutva card. So the BJP has no other card to play. If you play the development card, Tamil Nadu is already increased. They're number 2 in GDP in the country. What will you do? What can you offer Tamil Nadu? What can BJP offer Tamil Nadu that is different, that people of Tamil Nadu are waiting for? So this is my analysis as to why BJP, I think in the next century, will not have any chance in Tamil Nadu. This is my reading. I don't think BJP, unless there is only one chance, which I think, knowing Amit Shah and Modi, that they were quite possible to do, that they will break ADMK and completely digest. That's what in Sanskrit is Vatapi Jirno Bhava. So there is a very famous story. Unless they digest ADMK into themselves and call themselves BJP on its own, a zero chance. Whatever chance they had with Annamalai got destroyed by their stupid decision to bring in Nayanar Nagendran because they thought stitching an alliance with ADMK will work, which did not. We don't, as I said, the other small nail in the coffin that Amit Shah started doing for a couple of years ago is all this Hindi imposition, which is nonsensical. He should have not opened his mouth. If you want one thing to rile up Tamil Nadu voters, is talk about Hindi. And he made the exact mistake of talking about Hindi. He should have said all this 2-language formula, 3-language formula. We should have not spoken about that in Tamil Nadu. I think people just got pissed off, saying that this party is all about either Hindutva or Hindi imposition. They don't want to talk about anything else. Vijay, in all sense, he had a very simple target. His only target was DMK. Like what we have in Mahabharata, in the same when Arjuna, when Arjuna was asked, "What do you see?" I only see the eye of the pigeon. Not even the pigeon, not even anything around it. Vijay's single-minded focus attack was DMK. He knew that if I throw DMK, he did not even bother about ADMK because he didn't consider them as a force, and which was actually it was fact, because Edappadi has destroyed ADMK from within. We don't need anybody else. Edappadi is completely destroyed in spite of the momentum and that he could have had. He just destroyed it himself. So Vijay is very clear. His target was DMK and he achieved it. For a guy who has no political knowledge, there's only cinema behind him. I mean, in fact, I completely, I'm against the cinema actors becoming politicians because they have no experience. They think whatever people write in cinema dialogues is reality, which is not true. But this guy, I commend him for one thing, that he's destroyed this Dravidian ideology, Dravidian model, so-called nonsensical Dravidian party's ideology overnight. That is why I congratulate these two guys. And of course, in Mylapore, all my favorite place, the so-called BJP fielded Tamilisai Soundararajan. TVK, Vijay fielded a Brahmin candidate. The entire BJP Brahmin vote shifted to TVK there. That guy won with a thumping majority in Mylapore, which is shocking. But anyway, just as a matter of fact, I wanted to put what's on the table. The last thing I think Arvindji said, BJP washing machine played its due role definitely in West Bengal. So the very same Suvendu Adhikari said, BJP over my dead body, but I guess the guy is still alive, but he's in BJP, so he cannot become one. So I guess that's what has happened, because in 2 elections before, he said BJP over my dead body when he was with Mamta. I guess because he got washed in the washing machine, he suddenly became a saint, and he's now. In one thing I can say about, I have very limited knowledge, but my prediction is, if BJP tries to play any monkey games with Suvendu Adhikari in West Bengal, I think it will be a short-lived BJP rule in West Bengal. Suvendu Adhikari, in my view, what I've read about him, is quite too powerful. I don't think they can play. I think the reason why BJP or Amit Shah wanted to do that and delayed even naming him for 5 days is probably they didn't want another Yogi to come up. Because if you look at BJP, Yogi is the only guy who gives these guys day and night nightmares. I think Suvendu Adhikari quite possibly can become one. That's why they thought if they can bring somebody else. But I'm pretty sure behind the scenes, over a period of time, Jagdish, you're going to learn, or we would learn. Behind the scenes, Suvendu Adhikari must have put his foot down or kicked him in there, there, and saying that you play games with me, I will show you who I am. So I think that to that extent, I am kind of, this is what I can write a movie script like that, but essentially I think that could have happened in the background. So these are my basic, because I don't know anything about Assam at all. So Kerala, it is either left or it's either Congress. So the BJP has no role to play. So it's between these two parties. So now it's a Congress's turn. And one thing, as Mohandas mentioned, South is completely kicked out of BJP. It's everywhere there is only alliance here or there. Even in Pondicherry, they only have 4 seats, but they are in part of a ex-Congress party. And this guy, whoever was the Prime Minister Rajagopal, I think he was a former Congress guy. Anyway, so, and even in Andhra, there are technically, even though it's only Naidu's rule there, but that is the only 2 states they have some saying. But other than that, South is basically, I rejected BJP. Thanks, Jagdish.
Thank you. So a quick word from Tony Das and Swaminathan before Arvind winds up the show. Tony Das, you want to add anything quick, one or two sentences?
यस, आई वांट टू से समथिंग टू अरविंद जी. अभी अरविंद सर ने जैसा बोला कि डेवलपमेंट नहीं होगा असम में, सो डेवलपमेंट तो सर 21 से चल ही रहा है, अभी तो
No, no,
ज्यादा
I
होगा
never
सर.
said that. I never said. I said
अच्छा.
West Bengal. I said West Bengal has no development theory. Subhendu Adhikari was fighting not on development. He was fighting on
Sir.
communalism, not about Assam. I didn't say that about Assam.
And this huge margin of 102 seats, ये तो सर जो हमारे इंडिजिनियस लोग हैं सर, इनके रक्षा के लिए है, सेल्फ डिफेंस के लिए है सर. क्योंकि आप देखिए कांग्रेस को 19 सीट्स मिली है, 19 एमएलए मिली है सर कांग्रेस को. उसमें से सिर्फ एक ही हिंदू एमएलए मिला है, रेस्ट ऑफ द 18 आर फ्रॉम द माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटी. तो अभी अजमल जी ने बोला है जो कांग्रेस जो है अभी नया मुस्लिम लीग हो गया है अभी. और ये जो इतना सारा सीट और इतना सारा सपोर्ट जो हेमंत बिश्व शर्मा को मिला है सर, वो सिर्फ इसीलिए मिला है, ही स्टूड फॉर द वॉइस ऑफ द इंडिजिनियस पीपल इन द स्टेट. एंड डेवलपमेंट भी है, वही है, त्रिशूल है सर, डेवलपमेंट है, गुड गवर्नेंस है, और हिंदुत्व तो साथ में है ही सर. थैंक यू.
Yeah, in fact, what Ramesh said about Shubhendu Adhikari likely to become Yogi Adityanath, but I would say Hemant Biswa Sharma is more likely to become Yogi rather than Shubhendu Adhikari.
That is their nightmare, no, Arvindji. The duo's nightmare is they don't want another Yogi anywhere in the country. So they will do everything to stop. So, like as Jagdish Ji said, if there is even a remote threat of HBS becoming that powerful, they move him to the center, make him some finance minister or something like that. That might happen. I mean, that is their way of handling things. But I don't know if HBS will take that bait and move, or he's going to put his foot down saying that I'm going to stick to Assam. I mean, only time will tell us what is going to happen.
No, in fact, the spread and expansion of BJP in the entire Northeast is because of Hemant Biswa Sharma. They should realize this.
But he's
Not
becoming
only
too
Assam,
powerful, no?
but Assam, not only Assam, even Tripura and other Arunachal Pradesh and all that, he has brought Pema Khandu from Congress. I mean, like that, the Tripura, he's got Manik Shah and all that. I mean, it is all because of Hemant Biswa Sharma that the BJP is spread there.
The whole of Northeast.
Correct.
I agreed. So he's becoming too powerful. So I think HBS also needs to watch his back.
Yeah.
Swaminathan ji, do you want to add anything?
Yes, sir. Just to give few statistical points, BJP was 11.5% sometime in the last Lok Sabha election around that. Now it is reduced to 3.5%. And the actions of BJP, with respect to your comment on the term of this government may last for 1 year or year and a half, there are developments that's happening. So one thing, Tamil Nadu is united, sir. We don't want to get BJP nearby. Therefore, the Vijay spell has created an impact so much so that there are media reports to say that ADMK government can be formed with the DMK outside support, and Vijay can be in opposition, so as to just to avoid the president rule. So the impact is such that the so-called Dravidian parties wants to come together just to avoid the president rule. So we will find a way out to stick around to survive for 5 years, either this way or that way, but we will never let BJP in.
One comment, Jagdish, about Tamil Nadu. This, and I agree, 6 months they can't bring another no confidence motion. And Arvindji, you said they won't last even a year. Whoever triggers the downfall will be made zero in the next election, and TVK will come back with a 234 majority. I'm telling you, to that extent, they will come back with a thumping majority. Whichever party decides that stupid move to bring this party down will be wiped in the next Tamil Nadu election if they try to destabilize this TVK government. This is my prediction, okay, my theory. The second thing is, thankfully, one thing I have to commend Nayanar Nagendran, who is the BJP president in Tamil Nadu. He said, under no circumstances, BJP will support TVK to form government. He said that this is not a joke. He said a statement that with one seat, this guy is saying, we will not become part of the coalition government. I don't know what to tell of this guy, but this is the level of stupidity that one can stoop to, saying that as if BJP can make even any impact. The only impact is probably Amit Shah or something can do it from the center to threaten TVK, but that we will see, which is normal for the course for Amit Shah. This is normal for him. But anyway, let us see how that pans out. But there is also rumor. There are rumors floating around that dissent is brewing in ADMK, and there might be a bunch of people who might quit DMK and join TVK, so that there is no chance even of a no confidence motion happening, because they will be way above the requirement of, even if the Muslim League, 2 Muslim leagues, or they play toy around, at least 10 or 15 members of ADMK, we don't know. See, all 27 seats or odd to that effect is what Vijay needs from AD, because 2/3 or something like that, Jagdishji, right? If 2/3 of the member quit, they can join, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's quite possible.
Ramesh.
I'm telling you, it is quite possible that that can also happen, but never in the history. I don't think BJP has any show or play in this. BJP will be thrown by the wayside. BJP has no role to play. I think BJP has been completely buried, not 6 feet under, 60 feet under in Tamil Nadu.
Jagdish, just to add a small point, the vote of confidence motion is scheduled for 12th of May 2026. So meanwhile, so the governor has given 3 days after much delay, and the delay by the governor to have the swearing in has created a considerable impact against BJP, stating that they don't want the Tamil Nadu to be, swearing in, and it is the BJP's ploy. I don't know why it has played out that way, but that's the public sentiment against it.
Correct.
Having said that, the no confidence motion scheduled on 12th of May, ADMK is likely to support TVK from outside. So that will take their tally around 150 or so. So they are good to go, because nobody wants to leave the power chair by or side by of it. DMK is the only thing which
they will abstain. Nobody will vote. And one thing I'll tell you,
I
this
think,
governor,
both Swamis are overwhelmed by TVK. Why TVK didn't get a majority? You both Swamis are a fan of TVK now.
we are fans of keeping BJP out of Tamil Nadu.
Oh, okay, agreed. Then what happened to, he did not get a majority. He is now took support from Muslim League and Vidudalai Puligal, LTTA, terrorists. All those people.
Can get into bed with anybody. I mean, BJP can get into bed with everybody, which is good. The non-BJP people getting into bed with others is wrong.
Okay, you are supporting because
almost
BJP had an alliance with PDP.
Last comment. I'll finish mine. The governor of Tamil Nadu actually has created a big mess. I think he, I don't know what to say, calling for a vote of confidence in 3 days, which is unheard of. Typically, the norm is about maybe week, 10 days or 15 days. That is typically the norm. But what he has done, and again, trying to kind of a quasi prove that Vijay should have 118 seats outside.
No, that is unfair. That is unfair. No,
please, let me finish.
No, absolutely. That is unfair. It is not based on fact. You see, the Vijay has given him a list of more than, I think, 120 people. So even within 24 hours, Vijay can prove his majority. And governor has given him 3 days. So what is wrong in that? You already have the majority with you. You have the letters. You have produced it in front of governor. अब आपको ज़्यादा time क्यों चाहिए? In fact, giving more time may create problem for him.
Mohandas, you misunderstood what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying the norm is normally they do it, but it's just making to prove him in 3 days. The governor came on TV to justify saying that I don't want horse trading happen. It is not for him to decide whether horse trading happens or not. That is my point. I stand by my point, and I think it is wrong for the governor to play this kind of a role. I think he overstepped his boundaries. This is my personal view. That's all. I'll leave it.
I agree with Ramesh.
Okay.
I agree with Ramesh. Governor had no role to play when the single largest party was very close to the majority, and the governor should have asked the leader of that party to prove the majority in the house.
See, Vijay never claimed that I am the single largest party. Please invite me. Vijay claimed that I had the majority. So therefore you invite me. Then government said, okay, if you have the majority, you prove it, because as per election commission figures, you don't have majority. This Sengotayan, Sengotayan is an old man. Sunona, Sengotayan is a member of TVK. He pleaded with Vijay, ki bhaiya, your request is wrong. You say I am the largest party, please call me. No, but he went with someone else's advice. He said, I'm a coalition. I have support of various parties. Please call me. Then only governor told him, okay, if you are a coalition, then bring the letters. There the drama started. If Vijay made a sincere claim that I am the single largest party, I am staking a claim, please give me some time, I'll prove my majority in the floor, then the situation would have been different. He claimed the majority saying that he is a coalition. There the problem started. Then governor didn't have any option but to ask for proof of that. This is what has happened.
Got it. Just a small timeline mention which you need to be aware just to get the facts right. First of all, the governor don't want to invite him at any cost. He has been visiting them 3-4 times, and nobody has seen the letter what he has provided to governor. The problem started is in spite of claiming that I am the single largest party also, he went on to give an interview to state that you have to prove the majority to me. Now it's a well settled law as tweeted by many people, the SR Bommai case. The majority is proved on the floor of the house, not on the lawns of Raj Bhavan. So he keep on insisting on the numbers is what get people infuriated. I will prove the majority when you give me an opportunity to prove the majority. Instead, you want to, don't give me a chance to swearing in and do a floor of the house itself. That is what, there is a communication here and there that's happening. Just to add to that, that's all.
Okay, let's conclude, Arvindji.
Okay, thank you. One thing is certain, which I want to.
Yes,
one thing is
Jagdish, go
certain,
ahead.
which I want to add.
Okay.
One thing is certain, which I want to add, that whatever may be the numbers in Kerala of the BJP, but as you move around in Kerala, in every city, town, village, hotel, you will find a large number of BJP people. So the situation is right. But unfortunately, between the UDF and the LDF, that we are not able to break that. But I would say the fertile ground is there for BJP in as far as Kerala is concerned. Number two, as far as the floor of the house is concerned, I think TVK will be perhaps safe. But if the ball slips out of the assembly, then Amit Shah and his gang will play a role, whether it is in the presidential form of government or whether it is dismissal and all that. But anything to dismiss the government will go against BJP and perhaps will favor the party that is going to be dismissed from power. This is the feeling which I get. And but I'm sure Mr. Rajendra Arlekar is a very learned and seasoned politician from Goa, and he has been former speaker of Goa, and I'm sure he will be tackling the situation properly. It's over now to Arvind for winding up of the show.
Yeah, Jagdish, just before I wind up, just one comment on what Mohan Das ji has said earlier, because I was disconnected for some time. I couldn't reply immediately there. The role of Election Commission in West Bengal. You see, SIR is a constitutional thing. It should be done. Everybody agrees. There's no opposition to SIR. But the way SIR has been done in other states and the way SIR has been done in West Bengal and Bihar, that difference you can see. What is the motive? Motive of Election Commission was very clear, that they somehow wanted to cut those votes, especially which were favoring opposition, not BJP. So both in Bihar it happened, and we have seen in RJD has got just about 25 seats, and in West Bengal 215 seats of TMC have been reduced to 80. 92 lakhs votes were cut in SIR. And the difference between the BJP votes is BJP got 2 crore 92 lakhs votes and TNC has got 2 crore 62 lakhs. So there's a difference of 30 lakhs only. 90 lakhs people were denied, right? And 27 lakhs people claimed that they have the correct papers. And they were told that we will listen to them before the election. But these 27 lakhs people were not even allowed. Not only 92 lakhs, I'm talking about 27 lakhs. So the Election Commission had a certain role to play. Don't deny that.
All these are preconceived notions.
No. These are hard facts, sir.
You mean to say that all the judicial officers which were deputed for this job, all were corrupt? Everybody
No,
was
no,
manipulated
they
by
were
Ganesh
selected.
Kumar.
They were selected like one IPS
That
officer
is,
from UP. No,
no,
They were all.
no,
Election
no.
Commission has fought the election single-handedly. BJP was taking a back seat. BJP
No,
was
sir.
only a spectator. I must
SIR
congratulate
exercise was
Ganesh
done
Kumar
by
and
judicial
Election Commission
officers
on winning the West Bengal election.
under Calcutta High Court and Supreme Court. And you say, oh, it was manipulated. You
No,
mean
no,
to say
no.
that all judicial officers were manipulated by Amit
Don't
Shah or
talk about
Ganesh Kumar?
judicial things, sir. This is not the forum for judicial thing. We'll have a discussion on judicial
We
things
are
some
keeping
other
the judge.
time.
Arvind
We
ji,
know,
just
we
conclude.
know
Okay,
what kind of judges we
Right.
have. We know what kind of
Arvind ji,
judges we have.
we
So
need to
let's not
conclude.
get into the issues.
No, Arvind ji, please conclude. Please conclude.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
It was really very interesting. It was very timely. These 5 states which have gone to the poll. In fact, the most interesting part is that all the 5 states which had gone to the polls had different characteristics.
Absolutely.
Assam has different characteristics. West Bengal had different characteristics, different type of population. Tamil Nadu, Ramesh said about Hindutva not being allowed. In fact, I would say that Tamil Nadu is the most secular state in the
Of
country.
course.
Tamil Nadu is the most secular state in the country. Anyway, so these 5 states were totally different, and therefore different kind of results have come. BJP has repeated performance in Assam and Puducherry and captured a huge majority in West Bengal. Congratulations to Election Commission for that. And of course, Tamil Nadu, we have discussed the emerging scenario, maybe little instability to begin with. We do not know later on what will happen. But anyway, thank you, Mohan Das ji, thank you, Tony Das ji, and Swaminathan ji, 3 experts that we brought from 3 different regions for discussion. Dr. Swami initiated the discussion. Unfortunately, we could not have Dr. Swami for a longer time today because he had some issues and he had to leave. Thank you, Jagdish. Thank you, Ramesh. We'll be talking about a new topic with Dr. Subramanian Swami like next Sunday, like every Sunday that we meet at 8 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. We'll be meeting again. Till then, viewers, namaskar. Jai Hind. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Namaste.
Jai Hind.